What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Of course, this is another Boyce Watkins video. I know you guys don't like it, and I apologize, but Boyce Watkins is very entertaining. And instead of being a financial expert, because he has a PhD in finance, Boyce Watkins has relegated himself into talking about usually other big time people in black media. And that will always be relegated towards, or directed towards rather, somebody like Dr. Umar Johnson, Kevin Samuels, Roland Martin. And I don't know what his problem was with Roland Martin, but they don't like each other. And I've noticed that is the case with these big time black talking heads. None of them like each other. And that's very strange. None of them get along. Umar doesn't like Boyce. Boyce doesn't like Roland. Roland doesn't like Umar, etc. at all. But Roland takes some shots, or actually Boyce Watkins takes some shots about, because Roland has an issue with Cornell West. So Boyce is going to give some commentary about Cornell West in Roland Martin, why he's hating. I want you to just listen to the sneak disses that Boyce is going to get or give towards Roland Martin. I'm going to come back.
Hey, what's up, guys? So I don't have a lot of time today, but I wanted to come in and first of all, I want to give a shout out to my brother over at TD Hip Hop Media, who brought it to my attention through a video that he did, an excellent video, excellent analysis. Everybody should subscribe to his channel. And he talked about Roland Martin's significant objections to Cornell West running for president. He said that Roland did his typical thing, neck snapping and eye rolling, just all these weird feminine behaviors that he engages in whenever somebody upsets his bosses. And I figure as a little bit of an OG and a guy who's known Roland for a long time, he's kind of gotten on my nerves since I first met him. I met him in 2006 on CNN. Me, him, and Wendy Williams were on there together. And I remember the first thing I noticed is I said, wow, this guy really talks a lot. This guy talks a lot and he talks about himself. And so I didn't like the energy. I remember him talking my ear off, again, about himself. And it's just his behavior has always been, it's not my style, let's just say that. You got a lot of weird narcissists kind of in this game. I guess they get a little bit of YouTube fame, so they start to become these divas. Well, anyway, so the diva and Roland came out. I don't know if you guys know, give me a yes if you know that Cornell West is running for president. I believe he's running under the Green Party banner, and I think that that's a good thing. Cornell has a history in politics. Cornell was he was one of the reasons, a lot of people don't know that Cornell was one of the reasons that Obama got the black support that he got, because they sat in a room together and they said, okay, how do we get black people to support this new guy named Barack Obama? And once Cornell lent his credibility to get Obama the support that he needed from the black community, Obama kind of did what Obama did, which was kind of forget about black folks. And in that campaign I did with Russell Simmons with the Obama administration, I saw up close just how sinister it was, how unethical the behavior was. It just bothered me. It made me walk away from politics. I told the White House never to call me again. Anyway, long story short, Roland's just got to stop. This working for the Democratic Party, vote blue no matter who, really, trying to position yourself as a black leader when really you have some people that are just what I call Negro managers. And a Negro manager is somebody who doesn't lead anybody, doesn't help anybody. All they do is simply make sure that everybody shows up and they vote for the same political party and stuff like that. I think that's highly manipulative. It's highly unethical. And it's something that if we don't ever address that in a logical way, then we will never, ever advance or make any progress. So anyway, I'm not going to talk long. I'm actually on an elevator right now, so I don't know if I'm going to lose my signal or not. But I just wanted to say that you need the Cornell West out here. You need the people that are going to run, even if they don't think they're going to win. You need the people that are going to run even if they can't get on every ballot. You need the people that are going to run even though they're not part of the establishment. And the reason you need these anti-establishment figures is because you need people that are going to agitate on the outside to force the people on the inside to change their behavior.
So guys, you've heard that. And let me just say this. I really don't know Cornell West's his agenda towards becoming president. I mean, he's not even gonna win at all. But I know that Boyce Watkins favors Cornell West for whatever reason. Again, I don't know about Cornell West as a political leader or anything like that. However, Boyce Watkins is B1, right? He is B1. And let me just say this, Cornell West, who also is B1, that's what he says. Cornell West has always been married to people 5 times. None of these people that I can understand have been black. Hilda Holloman. Who was that? I don't know. Maybe that person was black. I don't know who that person was. Hilda Holloman. Romana Santiago. He was married to her for 5 years. That's not a black person. Eleni Jabre Amlak. That sounds like maybe an Ethiopian person. I'm not sure. In any event, he tends to be married to women who are not African American or black, which is his own prerogative. But you go out of your way. You've been married 5 times. He's 7 years old. How come Cornell West never has a wife from this community? Never. Why is that? And the thing is, Boyce, if you're so B1 and you're so concerned about black men taking care of black women, what about Cornell West? What about Cornell West? I mean, Cornell West is married to everybody but a woman. Everybody but somebody black. What is your thoughts about that, Cornell? What do you have to say about that? But Mr. Cornell West is so pro-black, like it would be different if he'd never been married. But because Cornell West has been married 5 times, none of them to somebody in the African-American community, why is Cornell West, according to the B1 philosophy, because B1 people don't believe in interracial dating. That's not, when you say B1, it can be inferred. We don't believe in that as our lifestyle, okay? We don't believe in that for our lifestyle. Those of us, whenever you use the term pro-black, the real people, pro-black, B1, those terms consistently say, or they mean, or it can be inferred that whoever does not participate in a certain lifestyle, those people should never get the support of our group. It is automatically inferred that's the case. It doesn't mean that we should not do business with them or that we don't love them, but that person cannot get the support from us to speak for the community in which we come from. It is automatically inferred. There is no, and I'm hard body and I'm living in Africa. I have the biggest repatriate team or repat podcast in the black world, right? I deal with this daily in Africa. I'm all through the continent. I live here. I'm a resident here. So there's very few people when you talk about B1 that can exude that lifestyle like me, right? I'm not married, but you can infer that. So when he says B1, all our B1 folks, I know what that means, okay? I know what that means. When you want to radiate that particular energy out to somebody, I know what it means. Why then does Dr. Boyce Watkins not have the same energy for Cornell West, who can't marry black women, yet you have issues with the same black men who say, hey, I just don't want to marry a black single mom, but I'd be willing to marry maybe another not single mom. But you don't got the energy for Mr. Cornell West, who's had 5 times to marry somebody out of the B1 community and has never done it. Where is Boyce on that? And the more this guy talks and the more this guy hates, and as a side note, I may not like Roland Martin very much. I mean, I don't dislike Roland Martin. I mean, he's a Democrat, but I do like Roland Martin. I think he's at least being himself. I don't think he's phony or fake. Whatever he's with, he just does it. Roland Martin is so much better in this business than you are. It's ridiculous. The fact that you even open your mouth to even talk about him. When you run your business in such a Pookie and Ray Ray dusty jail cell type of way, this guy is leaps and bounds. Like, you don't even care about this business, bro. You are terrible. I would hate to see how you run any business as terrible as you are. Roland Martin is completely better than you. And I understand folks don't like him. I understand folks have a problem with him. He is 3,000% more serious as an organization, as an entrepreneur than you. It should be him giving entrepreneurship advice, not you, okay? Roland Martin is serious. You are not serious, bro, at all. You are not to be taken seriously. And I know that you don't like it. I know that you're mad. You're not, and it's not my fault. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.